here. Hello, Tom. Have you and Barbara come to the pictures as well?
Yes, well, no. Barbara's coming down with something, so...
Oh, so have you come on your own?
Yes, well, it's when you,
Oh, look who I found, George.
Hello, Tom. What are you doing here?
Hello, George.
Quick service in here.
I got served as quick as I could. There's a couple of Nancy boys at the bar.
Oh.
We'll drink up and get to the Gaumont. Are you going to see... What is it again, Doris?
An affair to remember. I love a romance. Deborah Kerr and Cary Grant. What a perfect couple.
Well, no, actually, I need to get going.
Oh, what a shame. You and Barbara must come round for a game of cards. Get a babysitter. It'll do her good to get out.
Right, okay, well, I'll see you, Doris, George.
Cheerio, Tom.
That was a bit queer. Don't you think that was a bit queer, George?
That's not the only thing that's a bit queer in this pub.
Monstrous regiment.
Sounds a bit military.
Spare tyre.
That's been done before.
Greers Girls.
What's that got to do with the theatre?
Oh, so why don't you come up with something? We've been doing this for half an hour now.
Choosing a name for the group was never going to be easy. What about women in the spotlight?
Oh, for crying out loud.
Hello, girls. Is it all right if I sit here?
Not really.
What's this then? Secretary's meeting?
Get lost. Moron.
So, what's that on your badges then?
Nothing you'd understand. Sweetie.
Actually, we're trying to think of a name for our theatre group.
I reckon I can act. You'll always need a good-looking bloke in a play.
Actually, it's a women-only group.
Well, what about the snogging scenes then, eh?
I'm sure we'll manage.
Bloody hell.
Hang on, Anne. Hang on, wait a minute.
Oh, please don't get agitated. Why are you so startled?
No, don't pretend that this is something standard, something that I should be comfortable with. It's not. I'm not. You've always been a lesbian and now... Good God.
Oh, listen, Karis, I know it's a bit of a surprise to you and...
It's not a surprise. No, it's not a lovely surprise like, oh, guess what, Karis? I've got his tickets for Madonna. No, it's political.
What? Oh, come on, Karis. It's personal.
Hang on. What about the banners?
What are you talking about? The banners?
The bloody banners that you held up at Ruskin and marches all over the place saying the personal is political. Those banners. And the badges.
Karis, I am simply trying to tell you about me and Will.
You wore those badges on your monkey velvet jacket for years. Your favourite one was, it begins when you sink in his arms and ends with your arms in his sink.
Yes, well, we just slept together, Karis. I'm not marching him down the friggin' aisle next Tuesday.
You just slept with a man. Oh, well, that's all right then. Dim problem then. No problem at all, you dumb turncoat.
Karis, I just found I was attracted to Will, who, yes, happens to be a man, so what?
Just.
You are a narrow-minded, bigoted hypocrite, Karis.
And you are a traitorous, unprincipled ex-lesbian, Anne.
I've got us doubles. Thought we might need them. Go on for Cheryl too. She shouldn't be long. I haven't a clue. Sorry, you go.
I was just going to say, I've been doing some reading about it. I wanted to find out more about it before we saw Cheryl face to face. She didn't say much in her email, but brothers and sisters need to be there for each other.
That might not be so easy, given that our niece has decided to be a bloody...
It's nephew. And that kind of attitude isn't going to help, Chris.
What do you expect me to say, Jan? Alice always wanted to be a bit different. She never...
It's he. And you're going to have to get used to calling him Alan from now on. You did read Cheryl's email, didn't you?
Just because it's what Alice... All right, Alan wants, doesn't mean we've all got to go along with it.
Well, I think it does. It's going to be hard enough for Cheryl as it is without you making it any more difficult. She must be devastated.
Who's devastated? Is this my drink?
Cheryl, we don't know what to say.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know who you're feeling sorry for.
You must be heartbroken about Alan.
It was hard at first. We were worried about how he was going to cope. But there really is so much support for trans people out there these days. It was actually more of a relief than anything after all the years of depression. Alan is so much happier since he told us. When you see him, you'll understand. Right. Shall I get us another drink?
Hi, Dad.
Hello. So, this is Teal, my little NB. Non-binary? They're the best person for Richard and Stuart's wedding.
Hi, Teal. Nice to meet you. Your dad's told me you need a videographer for the occasion.
I'm not sure how the best person ends up with all this organisation malarkey. It was such a relief to find out that Dad knew you. Finding wedding professionals is a minefield.
And Sam's the best. You're shooting in 16K now, aren't you?
I've got 5 fully programmable drones, so I won't miss a thing.
Gosh, that'll be perfect for the delivery of the rings.
They're having animatronic owls.
Well, that will be easier than the flock of swans I had to capture last November. There were glitches, very messy. I've got a pretty extensive post-production suite, so I can give the final product whatever look you like. Even 1950s black and white. The good old days.
Oh, they like all that retro stuff, don't you, Teal?
Have you got any footage we can have a look at?
Sure, I've got my cloud view here. I wonder what the network speed is like here. I want you to see it in max res. I tell you what, I'll put it in air screen mode.
That sounds fab. Actually, before you do, you'll have to excuse me. I can't remember if I put the car on charge. Back in a sec.
Weddings aren't what they used to be, in any respect.
I'll drink to that.